Alright, here we are for a draft. We've got the Gilt Leaf Dane, 3/4 reach. Other elves get +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you get +1 life for each elf you control. That seems alright, just as a 3/4 reach for 4.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Elves are a thing.
Elves are a
They
thing.
seem to be a real thing.
Yeah, and just the fact that it's a 3/4 reach for 4, I mean, it's already better than Giant Spider, which is already a pretty good card.
Yeah, I think it's a little unfortunate. Is the second best card Wild Instincts? You take Swift Reckoning or Water Courser over those.
I think maybe Swift Reckoning, because it's just destroy a creature. But let's take this one and see where we go here. Alright.
By the way, I think you didn't see a card with that land.
I do not know, actually. I guess maybe I did miss a card. Probably wasn't very good. That's what I'm going with. Other artifacts you control get +1/+1. Alright, I guess that's a thing with Thopters. So 2/3 for 3, but obviously not where we're looking. We do have a 1/4 reach, which is not as good as the 3/4 reach. We've got the Llanowar Empath, 2/2 Scry 2, and if you can draw a creature, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
See what else we got. Revenant, that seems okay. Reeve Soul, that seems not bad. Destroying creatures is always a good thing. This guy seems alright. Giving a Flying Death Touch guy. What do you like here? Prickle Boar also pretty good, I think.
Probably Reeve Soul or Empath. I think the Sergeant is good too, but what do you think? Stay in color or take removal? I like that. I like removal. Yeah.
I think take the removal. We're still pretty open. Okay. There's some choices here. Wild Instincts, of course. Always nice to pull some removal, or even pseudo-removal. It's not quite removal, but pretty good. I played a couple of those in the pre-release, and they were pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. We do have an elf theme going. I probably wouldn't go with the Visionary over the Instincts for that reason. But
no, me neither. I think Visionary is a fine card, but
I think if you're starting into elves, it's actually pretty good. But yeah, I'd go Instincts. Husk seems good.
Husk does seem good too.
Like Caster is fine. Anchor to the Heather, I'll just quickly say, I'm not sure how good it is. In the pre-release, it was awesome when I kept casting it as an instant, and nobody called me on it until David Williams told me to stop doing that.
Yeah, it seems like it's significantly better as an instant.
As a sorcery, I'm sure it's still pretty good, but not quite as much.
As they say, you're gonna love it as an instant. Okay. I think Leaf Gilder is just the pick here. It's an elf, and I read lots of people say they think it's the best green common in the set, and I don't know that I disagree with that with my limited play of the set. But you got a 2/1. You got a 2/1, so you actually have a body on your mana elf, and you also have a mana elf.
Yeah, definitely would have sense to pick. Timberpack Wolf, whatever. I would say Deadbridge Shaman seems pretty good to me, but I would take Gilder over that.
I think
Lighter? Gilder.
Gilder, yeah. I think Shaman is probably... Shaman or Timberpack Wolf, probably the second choice, but yeah, let's go with the Leaf Gilder here. There's Timberpack Wolf, Nantuko Husk, so there's some green and black cards coming. Even the Eyeblight Assassin I think is pretty reasonable. Target creature gets -1/-1 when it comes in. You can pick off stuff with that.
Yeah. I also will note that Eyeblight Assassin works kind of nicely with Reeve Soul, so something to keep in mind if you do get to 5 mana.
True, and it's an elf. Also, Dwynen Elite, 2/2 for 2, and when it enters the battlefield, if you have another elf, you get a 1/1 elf.
Yeah, I'd be tempted by the Assassin, but I think it's a lot smarter with your green cards just to play the Elite.
Yeah, I think so too. Could have had a couple wolves, but that's okay. What do you think about Elemental Bond? Whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you draw a card.
It seems slow, but possibly good.
Yeah. Obviously very dependent on your deck and how fast things are going. Haven't really seen any black cards. I mean, Weight of the Underworld is sort of removal. I mean, it is. It's just not good removal. I think the best card's probably Charging Griffin. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I probably take Way to the Underworld. I know it's mediocre, but I think green black is better. Maybe I'm wrong though.
We'll take
green white is a fine combination.
It probably is, but that's fine. We have a pretty good black card, or pretty reasonable anyway. So here our choices are your very average Vastwood Gorger, which has a role, and that's a thing. Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, what do you think? Pretty sure I would take Evolving Wilds.
You would take Evolving Wilds here?
Yeah, I mean, it leaves us a little more open. We're not really sure if we're black or something else.
Yeah, I think I will say I think Pricklebore's pretty good too.
Yeah,
but there's
Splash.
another Evolving Wilds, another Weight of the Underworld. Gather the Pack does not seem good to me. Yeah, I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
Epiphany's okay if you have a lot of blue guys that make artifacts. Like I played this in my pre-release sealed because I had a lot of the guys that made the 1/1 Thopter artifacts. But obviously not the thing here. You want another Weight of the World, another Revolving Wilds. Might as well do another Revolving Wilds, right?
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Oh, 3. All Evolving Wilds all the time. It's pretty late Water Courser. That's a pretty good card.
I think by now we've got the splash pretty well covered and can figure out, if we do end up going to 2 colors with a splash, so I'd probably just take the best card.
I think Water Courser is the best card. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, there's another Pricklebore. I think the Recluse is probably fine, though, because we look probably like we're going to be green, and 1/4 reach is going to be pretty good in this set, I think. The Imp isn't bad either, though. 1/2, but you can give it Death Touch.
I probably would go with the Imp.
You like the Imp better?
Yeah, I think it's close.
Yeah, I think it is close.
Sure, green. Back.
Yeah, I think it probably is close. What do you think about a 1/2 Archer? That doesn't seem great. You like Blightcaster?
Yeah, we don't have any.
No.
Oh, Weight of the Underworld.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's going to probably be better than these other cards, right?
Yeah, I mean, it at least has potential.
Yeah.
I'd probably just move it to sideboard now.
Yeah, and then you probably just take the Avon Battle Priest here because it's probably the most playable of those cards. I guess this could be a sideboard card.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think either of those are probably going to be played.
Are the Molitas?
Yeah. Oh, Catacomb Slug. On color. Okay. Alright, I think this is actually going okay. I mean, we really only have 8 playables, but because of the Evolving Wilds, but we got options. So, discard a land, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. That seems pretty okay. What else we got? 2/1 First Strike, Renown 1. If it's renowned, other attracting creatures you control get +1/+1. Well, that seems pretty darn good.
Yeah, it does.
Like really good. Let's see what else we got. Knightly Valor. That's a old school. It's an old school jam right there. Regenerate. Draw a card. When it enters the battlefield, each player loses 2 life. Not a lot here, really.
Yeah.
I guess Scrapskin Drake is okay. This is double white, but it's by far the best card.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's okay, but
Spirit seems pretty bad, right? We don't want that.
Orchard Spirit?
Yeah.
No. I think I'm going to take this double white card.
And we're also, I think the second best card in that pack is white, which kind of stinks.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna do what they're gonna do by now.
Yeah.
The first right, I mean.
This is 2/2 Vigilance Renown 1. That seems pretty good also if we are going to jump white. Claustrophobia, good, but double blue, and we only have one blue card. Probably not shoving that way. I don't think Necromantic Summons is amazing. Pretty situational.
Hey, I don't know.
You like this one?
Safest pick is Visionary.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty tempted to take the Claustrophobia.
You'd be tempted to take the what?
I mean, they took the rare, so we don't know what we're getting back from the left.
Which one would you be tempted to take?
Claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we have one white card and one blue card.
And then we'll have one double of whatever we don't take. We are short on creatures, though.
You know, I could see us just taking the Visionary.
Yeah. Alright, we'll take Visionary. Talk me into it. Last second pick, Visionary. Okay. Well, I don't think this one's very good. 3/1 can't block. Can bring it back to the battlefield, though. Pretty aggressive, I think. Got some turn to frog action. Read the Bones. Never a bad choice.
We like Read the Bones. I mean, if we had the best choice for us in a second color is still black, right?
I think so. Yeah, because I mean we have two good black cards. Way to the Underworld's fine.
What do you like better? I mean, we have an elf theme. Do you want Eye Blight or would you take Read the Bones?
We've got 7 creatures. Maybe the Eye Blight's way to go. Keep our curve low, and you like Eye Blight here?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I think so. Dark Petition. It's Demonic Tutor. Yeah, Demonic Tutor, add 3 if you have Spell Mastery. What do you think about that? Slow.
It's expensive, Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, but you do get 3 black mana back, so you might be able to actually cast the card the turn you play it, possibly.
Maybe.
Probably just another Wild Instincts here, though, eh?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, too. A Mage Ring Network. No, I don't think so. Okay. People do not like Prickle Bore. Maybe it's not that good. I mean, it's slow, but it starts beating down. Let's see. What do we think about that? Dark Dabbling.
Yeah,
What's that?
Probably take it. I mean, Caterpillar is
Yeah, I mean, it's sideboardy. We're not in red.
Did you tell?
Yeah. Alright, we'll take this. I mean, you might play this. When you regenerate your creature, you draw a card, so it kind of replaces itself, sort of. That's interesting. You have hexproof. If a creature would deal damage, you prevent one of it.
I think that would be interesting, or more interesting, if it didn't cost 5.
Yeah, well, that's probably why it costs 5. We'll play a boring 2/4. I think we just take the Vastwood Gorger here, or do you like the Thornbow Archer better? I don't really care about a 1/2, I don't think.
No.
Maybe
I would
just
take
the Gorger?
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we got here? Black and white. Ooh, that's good if you have an enchantment.
So far we have 1, right?
Yeah, just the
what's the elf guy? Or no, it's a human knight. Vigilance, Renown 2.
That's also really good. Well, we could splash one of those. We could splash this pretty easily.
Yeah, I would probably do that one.
It's gotta be the best of these, I think. Yeah. Alright, we'll take that. Consecrated by Blood. No, I don't think so. Send us is probably the best card, right?
Yeah, I think that we gotta say that we're green, black, splash, X, probably white.
Yeah.
Preferably white.
So
I would probably take Consecrated by Blood.
You would take that?
Yeah.
It's an enchantment.
Yeah.
And it regenerates if you sacrifice 2 other creatures. Yeah, I don't know about that. Couple decent blue cards here, but I think you're right. We'll probably just move this Water Courser out of the way. We could play Battle Priest if we have to, even though I don't think it's great because it's expensive white card, so it's not not like...
Yeah. This is not great for us.
No, it's not. Another Dark Dabbling. I don't think we want to play 2 Dark Dabblings.
No, probably still take it and put it in the sideboard just for worst case scenario.
Yeah. Oh, Claustrophobia came back.
Jeez.
That's a pretty good
What?
card. Do we just take this though anyway? Give your guy +1/+0 and Death Touch.
I would probably take the Centaur, honestly.
Hard to splash.
I agree, but I think that's slightly less than whatever.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll take an Enshrouding Mist. Why not? Ooh, Foil Avon Battle Priest. Would you take another Return Centaur or just... Or don't want to play 2... I don't want to play 2 Return Centaurs.
We're not playing 2 of either of those, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well this one's shiny.
Fair enough.
I'll take a...
Tome.
Add tome to tome. Okay. Things are going...
16 mana, draw 3 cards.
Yeah, we only need to hit like 7 cards out of this pack and we'll have a deck, so... Alright, we got a black rare. What do we got here? 1/4 Death Touch. When it deals damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. Well, that seems like it could be good.
Yeah, I do see an uncommon that looks pretty good as well.
Let's see what this one says. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control.
Well, that's okay.
It's not bad, but
it could come around, right?
It could. I think this guy's pretty good. If nothing else, it's a 1/4 Death Touch for 3, and then if it happens to hit, it's going to hit for probably at least a few. I mean, it's not the nuts, but there's also...
Seems okay to me. Yeah, to me it seems maybe better than Shambling Ghoul, although I'm not sure, but I'll go with you.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try some rares. There's a Shambling Ghoul right there, so... what else we got? Rocks Maulers, 4/4 Trample Renown 2. That guy seems pretty good too.
Yeah, and we could use the upper end, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want... Most of our upper end sucks. We have some, like, if we have to play it, we play it, but...
There's Angels... Oh, no. What about Wardens?
The Wardens are actually not bad if you have a lot of Renown cards. It's Renown 2, and then whenever a creature you control becomes Renown, you draw a card. That's really good if you have a lot of Renown, but we don't. I think we have like maybe 2 guys. I mean, it counts for him too.
Do you want to rock the Maulers?
Yeah, I think so. Shambling Ghoul is probably a reasonable choice too, but we're not. I mean, we're not really aggressive. I don't know what we are, but I know what we're not. That's kind of cool. Probably not playing that one. There's the Dead Bridge Shaman, Yeva's Force Mage. Yeva's Force Mage is alright.
I'd probably go with 2.
What about the Farika's Disciple? 2/3 Death Touch for round 1.
I'd like getting another 2 or 3 drop here, and we got 2 good choices. I'd probably go with one of those.
Do you have a preference? They are both Elf Shamans.
Yeah. There's a few ways of pinging off one. I mean, how many guys do we have that we can push through with Force Mage? Or, like, Force Mage seems good with the Renown guys, where they either just chump or let your guy get Renowned.
I think Force Mage is better.
Oh, really? Okay.
You like...
Just generally, or for us?
Yeah, generally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you like Shaman Deadbridge better?
Probably. It's a 2-for-1 on a card.
Yeah, that's true. You think another Fetid Imp or a Nantuka Husk? Probably a Fetid Imp, huh?
I think I'd go the other way. I think I'd go with the Husk. I guess we've only got 1 Visionary. We got 1 Token Maker in the Elite. Yeah, I'd probably still take that.
I'm fine with that. I think it's close, but that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay. Not interested in those things. Ramp. Not really interested in ramping. What is the Undead Servant? When he enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield for each other creature named Undead Servant in your graveyard. Well, that's not going to do us a whole lot of good at this stage. It is a 3/2 for 4. That doesn't seem great.
Well, we have 14 creatures. Gosh, if we had a better number of playables, I'd say take the volley for the sideboard. As it is, that still might be better.
I was going to say, I don't think we're going to play like any of these cards anyway, so...
Well, sidearm is the next thing I'd take.
Oh, there's another Rock Maulers and a Titanic Growth. Okay, well this pack has stuff for us. Non-elf creatures get -2/-2.
That's probably the pick, right?
I think for us it is. Our deck's full of elves.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean... Which is actually kind of crazy, because there's actually like 3 other cards I wouldn't mind out of this pack.
Right.
But yeah, let's try the Eye Blight Massacre. This was pretty good against me in the pre-release. Of course, I didn't know it was in the set at the time. But
I think it's good. I'd take...
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable.
It has the most upside, and our deck is going to need some of that.
Yeah, and we have the deck for that card, so... 4/4, when they enter the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's probably fine, right?
Sure. What does Ramroller do? Attacks every turn. Oh, you need artifacts. Never mind.
Yeah, otherwise it's just a 2/3.
Yeah, I think Naturalist is the only thing we'd want to play.
Yeah. I mean, Reward Owls might be the best card in general. I think Touch of Moonglow is fine. Like, I don't mind one effect that gives your guy Death Touch, but we do have a guy who does Death Touch, so... Actually, we have what? Yeah, just one guy with Death Touch. That other guy, the other black-green guy, did not come back.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about Touch of Moonglove. I think I'd rather just not play that in my deck ever, but
yeah, well,
I'm willing to go with you on it.
Would you want to just pull out a scab?
There really isn't anything else here.
You want to just
we
pull...
did hack a Goliath. That thing does seem pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. This seems...
Light of the Masses. Interesting.
That is interesting. I think I like it better than Weight of the Underworld #2.
Yeah, that's the question.
Of course, I'm not really sure how good this card is in this set. You know what I mean? Like, it varies probably depending on the set quite a bit.
I probably would go with Weight of the Underworld.
Alright.
Because Might of Masses just generally seems like a worse Giant Growth.
Yeah. Guess we just take the Renown Wardens now.
I think it's fine.
We got a few Renown cards, so... I don't think this guy's... I think this guy's okay if you're a pretty aggressive red deck, but... I guess we'll just pull that.
Oh.
What? What's that?
I mean, the actually is playable for us.
Do you like that one?
No. But I like it better than hating a guy that must attack.
What about Orchard Spirit? Just 2/2, can't be blocked. That actually is probably not that terrible for us. I'm not too worried about Dread Waters, but I don't want to play Catacomb Slugs, so... Okay, so... we have cards you can put together, make some sort of magical deck, and so we'll put it together and come back and chat about our final decisions. Dun dun dun. Alright, so this is what we have come up with. I just realized that you can't see our spells because our land... I really don't like some of the things they've done with this Magic client. Just an FYI. Like, you can't... Anyways, they moved all our shit over. This is what we've come up with. We're playing one Weight of the Underworld, not playing the Blightcaster. We decided to play... This is one card we were talking about, is whether we wanted to play 2 Evolving Wilds and a Plains to try to play this guy, who's not like a bomb, but is reasonable. I thought yes, because to play that we cut kind of crappy card and Guardian Automaton, and we could also It was between that and playing another crappy card, Return Centaur. So I figured since this card is pretty much better than those two by, in my opinion, a fair margin, it's worth worse mana. If we had a strong deck to begin with, we wouldn't splash and mess around with that. Just have better mana for a better deck. That may or may not come out better for us, but that's what we're going to try and see how it goes. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, we don't like splashing for one not great card, but you take what you got, and our deck is pretty mediocre, but I mean, it has some stuff that works well together, so it could get there.
Yeah, it could. So that's what we're going to try, and we'll see you guys in round 1.